Hello, everybody. Alex here from UnrealEntGaming, back at it with another episode of Fan Mail of the Week. This time, I changed my mind. This might be the longest episode that I've ever done. So I highly advise you guys to watch the entire video if you want to see your questions answered. And let's not waste any time because I have a lot of questions to answer today. Now we're going to start with the first question, which is from Frankie13321. And his question is, hey Alex, you are a nice YouTuber and I have some questions for you. All right. Question number 1, how old are you actually? Question number 2, what do you think about Street Fighter games? Question 3, do you think that Broly Super Saiyan 3 is strong enough to beat or to deliver a good fight against Super Saiyan God Goku? P.S. Fuck you, Squid! P.S. I like turtles. Okay. To answer your first question, I am 21 years old. To answer your second question, I'm not really a big fan of Street Fighter, honestly. I mean, I never played it as a kid, never planned to, so, I mean, it's a decent game, you know, it is what it is, but I'm not a Street Fighter fan, so it is what it is. Broly trying to fight Super Saiyan God Goku? No. Even if Broly was to achieve Super Saiyan 3 status, in my honest opinion, I still don't think he's enough to defeat Super Saiyan God Goku. I mean, just the thought of it's just absurd, you know what I mean? I do believe that Super Saiyan 3 Broly is, you know, a formidable foe, but against Super Saiyan God Goku, not even close. But thanks for your questions, man. On to the next question, question number 2, which is from The Legend of Ark. Sounds fucking like an ancient Babylonian, like, I don't know, tablet, I don't know. Hey, Alex, I got a couple of questions for you. Go ahead. Let me see. Question 1. Do you think after the Battle of Gods, if it does well and Akira does the next season of Dragon Ball, do you think there may be even a chance for Vegeta to become a Super Saiyan God? Maybe like he wasn't Super Saiyan when he realized Goku was stronger and transformed. If so, do you think there could be a villain even stronger than Bills and both Super Saiyan Gods? Maybe Super Saiyan God Gogeta, or maybe even if they get a new set of Patara earrings, Super Saiyan God Vegito, aka the strongest motherfucker whale killer ever. Question 2, I started my YouTube channel and I really want to get it up. And I was just wondering, what do you use to record with? And I also, how much does it cost? Question 3, who do you think would win against Goku against Superman? Alright, well, to answer your first question, there are going to be more movies in another series. Do you want to know why? It's because there are 12 universes. Bills is the weakest of the gods. Bills is the weakest of the 12 gods. So, in my fucking opinion, just imagine how strong the final guy must be. He must be like 10,000 Vegetos. You know what I mean? So, the possibility of Vegeta reaching Super Saiyan God, it's possible because you do need 6 pure-hearted Saiyans to create a Super Saiyan God. Now, are there levels above Super Saiyan God? Maybe. There might be a Super Saiyan God 1, Super Saiyan God 2, Super Saiyan God 3. You know, if Vegeta and Goku, you know, happen to acquire new Patara earrings, we might see Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, Super Saiyan God Vegito. You know, the possibilities right now are endless. Do you want to know why? It's because there are 12 universes. Lord knows what the hell is in those universes. Like, pretty much, Akira Toriyama said that Dragon Ball Z took place in only one universe, right? So Kid Buu was the strongest enemy in that universe. So just imagine what the hell is in the other ones. You know, it gives me goosebumps right now. It just makes me want to go and, you know, find Akira Toriyama and like give him a big fat kiss, you know. To answer your second question, I'm taking it that you never saw my previous fan mail of the weeks, which you should, because I answered that question so many times before. To record with, you can either use the Elgato or the Blackmagic Intensity Pro. How much will it cost? It's going to be a little, ain't going to be cheap, but it's going to be a little costly. It's going to be between $150 to $230. I mean, but hey, at the end of the long run, it's going to be worth it. So, and what do I think? Who do I think will win between Goku and Superman? I really don't want to get into this. That's a whole other video in and of itself. But to give you a quick and short answer, I believe Goku. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to have a whole bunch of people disagree with me on that. But hey, it is what it is. But thanks for your question. On to the next question, which is from, oh no, oh God, no. Notorious Blaze, and his question is, hey buddy, I have a few questions for you and I hope you get a good laugh out of them. Oh Lord. Question 1, do you think tricks are for kids? Oh my fucking Lord. Question 2. How many licks does it take to get to a Tootsie center of a Tootsie Pop? Wow. Anyways, now on a serious note, who the cracker cakes you influenced the most to do wrestling? Oh, okay, alright. So who influenced me the most in wrestling, eh? Alright. And question 2, when the hell are we going to play PC Minecraft again? Also, I hope a squid eats you. Love, Sure Shot, aka Notorious Blaze. Check him out on YouTube, guys. He's an asshole. To answer your first question, are tricks for kids? I do not know. How many licks does it take to get to a Tootsie Center or a Tootsie Pop? I don't know. Why don't you ask Tyler? Who influenced me the most to do professional wrestling? Honestly, I can go on with this. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, Macho Man Randy Savage, Ric Flair, Bob Backlund, The Rock, Stone Cold, you know, so there's been quite a few. Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, you know, Dean Malenko, so it goes back, all right? And to answer your second question, when the hell are we going to play PC Minecraft again? Honestly, whenever Paul starts his server back up, I mean, hopefully we will have our multiverse by then, but Lord knows that shit is probably long and gone, so, in my honest opinion, I'm hoping soon, but let's see how things go. So you can get the fuck out now, Dave. On to the next question, which is from, oh God, no, not him, Jesus, no, God. TCP, Team Crucial Assholes. Anyways, alright, you crooked penguin, I got some questions for you. Okay, what do you got, bitch? Question 1, what do you think is the best game of the year and will be and why? Question 2, would you ever film yourself taking a shit for YouTube? Alright, to be honest with you, Mr. Brandon or AJ or whoever the hell you are, to answer your first question, I still stand by what I say. It's either going to be GTA 5 if it drops this year. If not, it's going to be God of War. To answer your second question, will I film myself taking a shit for YouTube? No, but I'll take a shit and film it just for you if you want me to. I mean, I'll send it to you on Facebook. I'll even text it to you if you want me to. You smelly gorilla. Now get out of here. Team Crucial Productions. Check them out too, you bums. Alright, on to the next question, which is from Goku Saiyan. Oh, this ought to be really good. Sup, Alex? I love your videos and I think you're awesome. Also, the best YouTuber. Oh, thank you. You are fucking funny and awesome. My cues are, question 1, do you think they will make a second movie after Battle of Gods? And do you think they will make another series? Question 2, did you ever play PES or FIFA? Question 3, do you think Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi was canon? And do you think there will be a Ultimate Tenkaichi 2? I don't think that makes any sense, but okay. Question 4, who is your favorite character from DBZ and why? PS, keep up the good work. Fuck you, Ralph. No, fuck you, Bush. Okay, to answer your first question, yes. Like I said, there are 12 different universes. Dragon Ball Z only took place in one. Bills is the god of destruction, but yet he is the weakest. Whis is his master, and Whis is stronger than Bills. What does that mean? That means new movie. That means possibly a new series, more video games. Pretty much my mission was complete. I made a video a couple of months ago, you know, begging Akira Toriyama to, you know, make another series, and I was actually talking about my ideas. So I feel like some of that came into fruition, and along with all the people that helped make Dragon Ball AF, which was an April Fool's joke. But look, I mean, it got so much influence that Akira Toriyama wants to make more, so I'm very happy. There will be a second movie. When will it be? I don't know. What will it be? I have no idea. Let's just wait and see. I never played PES, but I have played FIFA. Do I think Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi is canon? Of course it's canon. It's a video game. You know, it does have the story plotline of it. As for your own character, he's not canon. Your own customizable character storyline, that's not canon at all. It's a video game. Do I think there will be an Ultimate Tenkaichi 2? Hopefully. I mean, we haven't seen any new Dragon Ball Z games since 2011, and we're not counting the HD collection, so. And who is my favorite character from DBZ and why? Honestly, my favorite hero is Goku for obvious reasons. If anybody comes close to him, it's Vegeta. My favorite villain is Kid Buu. Why Kid Buu is because he's crazy. He wanted to destroy the planet, so when he first debuted, he pretty much just said, fuck it, I'm just going to do it, and he destroyed the planet. And Kid Buu is pretty much psychotic. He fights, he's a maniac, so that's why I love him. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Anime My Eyes. Anime My Eyes. Okay, very interesting name. You are a role model of a YouTuber. Thank you. Now that I really do appreciate. Thank you. Every day I come to your channel to see if there is any new video about Dragon Ball. I love your videos, and the crap you talk about in your videos is epic and awesome. I want to know if you'll be doing a review about Dragon Ball Z, about the Dragon Ball Z movie after it releases. Will you? PS, you are awesome. PSS, sorry for the grammatical errors. So that's all right, man. Thank you for the comments. Yes, I will be the first one, well, at least one of the first many, that will do a Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods movie review on my channel the day after it comes out. I guarantee you that. Do you want to know why? It's because I have my own little way of obtaining the movie, and I will see it. Yeah, I have to go through a lot of bullshit, don't get me wrong, but I will be watching the movie, even if it is in Japan. I have my friend, my good friend, Tim. Thank you, Tim, if you're watching this video, for helping me get Battle of Gods. Thank you so much, Tim. You are the man. And by the way, Tim is Asian, so you know how that goes. So I will be watching the movie when it comes out, and I will be doing a review on it. So thank you very much on that. I really do appreciate it. On to the next question, which is from Cooper Coop. Hello again. Thanks for answering my questions last week. Got some more questions for you. Question 1. Are you excited for the next Dead Island game? Do you think it will be much more better than the first one? Question 2. Have you played the Resistant game series? If not, would you consider playing them and making some videos on them? Question 3. What is your favorite transformation in the DBZ series? Question 4. If you can learn one move or technique from DBZ, what would it be? Question 5. What is your favorite DBZ movie? All right. To answer your first question, I am excited as shit for the next Dead Island game. Even though they're not plugging it right, they're not promoting it right, I think that's bad. But hey, I'm excited. I think it's going to be better than the first one. A lot of people are saying it's going to be a sequel, so let's just see how that goes. I'm really curious to see how they're going to improve on the game. It was great. It was a great game when it first came out. There were some things that they needed to improve on, but, you know, hey, let's just see what this one has to offer. To answer your second question, yes, as you may not, or, you know, I don't know. I used to have a PS3, and I have played Resistance. Would I consider making videos about them? Yes, if I had a PS3, but I don't. So that means I will not be doing any Resistance. What is my favorite transformation in DBZ? Well, I think Super Saiyan 3, when he first transformed into Super Saiyan 3, I think that was fucking sick. I mean, I still think that's one of the greatest transformations ever. But later on down the road, when he started fighting more and more and more, he got used to it. So he started transforming like it was nothing. But I think his first transformation into Super Saiyan 3, or when he fought Janemba, and he pretty much transformed then. And to answer your fourth question, if I can learn any move or technique from DBZ, what would it be? It would be the instant transmissions. You want to know why? It's because if something fucks up, if something happened on this planet and shit didn't go good, I can easily get off of it and go somewhere else. So that's pretty much that. What is my favorite DBZ movie? It's either Fusion Reborn or it's possibly the first Broly movie. I mean, those two movies really do stand out for me. So it is what it is. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from, oh look, Mr. Buzzsaw Industries. Hey Alex, thanks for answering my questions, and I'm watching my trailer. Anyway, I have another trailer for another movie. Probably heard of it. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Can you take a look at it too? Please give me some feedback. Sure. It's Lord of Salem. All right. Okay. Question 1. Will you do a video with Team Empathy? Let's see. They do funny Halo videos and custom games. Question 2. Are you looking forward to any horror movies besides The Evil Dead this year? Question 3. Who is your favorite horror movie killer? Oh, that's a good one. Question 4. What do you think is the best horror movie of all time? Ooh, that's a hard one, buddy. Team Empathy. I don't know. I mean, if they want to get in contact, I mean, sure. I'm open for anything. You know, it is what it is. As long as we all have fun, we give back to the community. It is what it is. So I mean, I'll do it. No problem. Any other horror movie that I'm looking forward to this year besides Evil Dead would probably be Paranormal Activity 5, even though the fourth one was shit, the third one was shit. I mean, I'm looking forward to that one. Definitely not Resident Evil 6. That movie's gonna suck gigantic rhinoceros dick. To answer your third question, who is my favorite horror movie killer? It's either Michael or Jason, one of those two. But if I couldn't include those two, it'll probably be It the Clown, because It was so sinister, he was so sneaky, and he was such a great liar, so he would convince the kids to just follow in his footsteps, therefore just murdering them right there. What do I think is the best horror movie of all time? Good God, you should not have asked me that question, because I know a lot of horror movies, and it's really hard to process that. But if we're talking classics, if we're talking modern day films, it's very hard, because You know, you had the original Paranormal Activity, you had the Blair Witch Project, you had It the Clown, you had a Nightmare on Elm Street, you had the original Friday the 13th. The original Michael Myers movies, the Halloween franchise, was epic. So I don't necessarily think I don't have a number one movie, but certainly the classics were great. Some modern day movies like Paranormal Activity 1 and Grave Encounters, but other than that, you know, not so many. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Beavers42891. Question 1. When do we get to see your ugly mug? Oh, you got jokes, buddy. All right. Okay. Question 2. Will Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods air in the U.S. and when? Question 3. Best Dragon Ball Z game made? Question 4. Will the Lakers make it to the playoffs? Oh, boy. Question 5. Do you have any bad date experiences? P.S. I love whales and squids. Man, fuck that shit. Okay. To answer your first question, there you go. Bam. That's me. I mean, I've shown myself so many times on here. It's like some of you guys don't even watch these things. Watch my previous Fan Mail of the Week episodes. I'm telling you, you will see a lot of shit. To answer your second question, Battle of Gods will air in the U.S. and everywhere else internationally on the 30th. It's going to be in selected theaters, so I don't know where exactly you're located at, so I can't really say for sure. But if a lot of people demand it, like they demanded Paranormal Activity, then yeah, we're going to get it everywhere. But as for the English dub, it's supposed to drop this year. When exactly, I do not know. So we're going to have to wait and see on that one. Best Dragon Ball Z game made, in my opinion, Raging Blast 2 in terms of fighting dynamics and characters. But I think story-wise and whatnot, I think it would be Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Will the Lakers make it to the playoffs? I fucking hope so. I'm a huge Kobe fan, man. I can't fucking stand the Heat. Overrated, overhyped bums. LeBron James is on steroids. It was already proven on Yahoo. His doctor came out and spoke about it. You know, it was on World Star Hip Hop. It was everywhere. LeBron James is on fucking steroids, so I don't want to hear it. If anybody's a Miami Heat fan, I respect you, but fucking LeBron James is not the best basketball player out today. And even if he is, guess what? He's on performance enhancement drugs, so that motherfucker's cheating. So kiss my ass. Michael Jordan didn't cheat, so it is what it is, bucko. Question 5, bad date experiences. Hell yeah, brother. I had a lot of bad date experiences before. Just to name a quick one, honestly. I went out with some girl. It was a long time ago, actually. And we went to the movies and whatnot, and pretty much, like, I was doing a lot for her, and I didn't even get one fucking little kiss. But then as we're, like, in the movie theater, we're watching the movie, like, she kept burping a lot. She kept fucking, like, eating, like, she was, like, dogging the popcorn like it was, like, the Last Supper. She was fucking, and by the time I was walking her home, she fucking farted and tried to play it off. I was so mad. It was like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, the back of my head, I'm like, this bitch is nasty. I gotta drop her quick. That was a horrible date experience, but it was a couple of years ago, so it is what it is. I mean, hey, none of us can be fucking lucky and score with Kim Kardashian, now can we? But thanks for your question, buddy. On to the next one, which is from Rain749. Oh, this is a long one. Holy shit. Hello, Unreal Entertainment Gaming. I've been watching your videos. Most of the videos about the upcoming Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods and the fan mail. And I must say, you are doing an astonishing job on it. Thank you very much, my brethren. And I must say, okay, you are a great commentator and keep up the good work, man. Thank you, I try. However, I have some questions for you about the upcoming DBZ movie. No, I'm not an FBI, okay? All right, fine. All right, here's my questions. Question number 1, in the upcoming Dragon Ball Z movie, you said Goku turns into a Super Saiyan God. How do you think he turns into a Super Saiyan God? I mean, I know he must have gotten really mad about something and turned into one, but what do you think made him turn into a Super Saiyan God? That's really easy. I'll answer that right now. I even released a video on that. Question 2, the movie is going to be released in Japan on March 30th. I know you are a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, but would you fly all the way to Japan from where you're at to watch the movie? The movie is going to be in Japanese, of course, but what are you going to do? Wait until release date in English? Take some sort of class to learn Japanese? Question 3, which character in the upcoming DBZ movie would you like to see get hurt the most besides Goku while fighting Bills? Okay, that was all my questions. Bye. P.S. One last question, a tough question here. Get prepared. In your Fan Mail of the Week videos, what was the longest question you received that took a long time to answer? Oh, you bastard. Haha, try to get yourself out of that question, man. Screw you. You probably work for George Bush, you asshole. Dick Cheney, bitch. Okay, to answer your first question, I mentioned this in my previous Dragon Ball Z video. In order to achieve Super Saiyan God status, you need the power of 6 pure-hearted Saiyans. In the movie, there are 6 Saiyans. There are 6 pure-hearted Saiyans. Goten Trunks, Gohan, Vegeta, Goku, and Pan. Pan is inside Vidal's stomach. You need the energy of 6 Saiyans to harness the inner strength of a Super Saiyan God. Goku achieves Super Saiyan God stature by obtaining the power of the 6 pure-hearted Saiyans. Now, how strong does that make him? I have absolutely I have no idea. If Bills is stronger than Vegito, then I'm pretty sure either Goku Super Saiyan God is either on par with Bills or just a little stronger than him. So you need 6 Saiyans to achieve that level. To answer your second question, I'm not going to be flying all the way out to Japan. I have a friend who is able to get me the movie. As you know, I live in New York, so there are Chinatown places around the area here and there. Mostly there's one that my friend Tim told me about. And he's a huge anime guy, and I mean Bleach, Code Geass, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. This kid has everything. So he said, "Hey Alex, you want Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods? I'll give it to you for free. We're gonna watch it on freaking the same day it comes out because there are certain ways to obtain that." So, I will be doing a review on it, so stay tuned if you want to know everything, and I will be breaking down everything to you. Hopefully it's the English sub. I don't know what the hell's going on, but since my friend is Asian, he'll be able to translate for me, so it is what it is. I'm really happy on that. So which character in the upcoming Dragon Ball Z movie do I want to see hurt the most? Honestly, everybody. I want to see everybody get fucking beat down into the fucking ground, eat dirt, have worms come out their ass. I want to see Vegeta get bloodied. I want to see Gohan cry. I want to see Gotenks get separated during his fusion. I want to see Majin Buu turn into bubblegum. I want to see Bills eradicate everybody. Because if he's supposed to be as dangerous as they say, then they have to make him as badass as they claim to be. To answer your last question, damn it, I do not know. If anything, it's probably this one. Fucking God, this is probably the toughest one. I mean, shit. You got me over here rambling and whatnot. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question. Oh my God, it's him again. Goku saying, what the fuck? Hey, Alex, I love your videos, and I think you're awesomest and the best YouTuber who ever lived. Oh, shit. You are fucking funny and awesome. Okay, my cues are, do you think they'll make a second movie after Battle of Gods? I already answered that question. Have I ever played FIFA or PS? I already answered that. Do you think DBZ Tenkaichi was a good game? To answer that right now, yes, it was. Who is my favorite character and why? I already answered that. Question 5. I'd like to know your gamer tag so I can add you and I play some games with you. I always say it, brother. It's AlexAnimal7. Question 6. Which console are you getting for are you gonna buy GTA 5 for? If it comes out for the next gen, then I'll get it for the next gen. If not, then I'm gonna get it for the Xbox 360. PS, keep up the good work. PS says, fuck you. Okay, and to answer the next question, which is from, holy shit, this is long. Oh, God. Sharky DBZ GT. Oh, this is going to be a long one. Hey, Alex, first day subscriber and longtime DBZ fan and just got to the motherfucking real question, sucker, and the dumb one, jaja. Okay. Question 1. Your thoughts about the new DBZ movie are unique and legit as regarding to what the scans of stipulations can be given about Goku achieving Super Saiyan God. And I have seen your videos on you mentioning that if enough feedback. Okay, Akira might consider into making a new series, but my question is, do you think it would be more about Goku? Like someone stronger than Super Saiyan God. This is considering Bills escapes or is let free by Goku like he has done so in the past and becomes stronger than other gods of destructions to make... Okay, I see where you're coming from. Or will it be actually a new series where new people giving heroes a new legacy? Or would he make the story up to the video games? Oh, okay, I see where you're coming from. Then again, I think that the what if stories only fit the video games. But yeah, P.S. Don't get me wrong. I would love it if it were more about Goku and Vegeta having their last and third final fight be mentioned. Oh yeah, that's true. P.S.S. I heard you said this movie is based in between Dragon Ball Z and GT. I think you are wrong on that because Akira did confirm it's between the lost decade from defeating Kid Buu and the... Well, I mean, technically that is. It's after Z, but before GT. That's the lost decade. After they beat Kid Buu is after Dragon Ball Z, but before the World Martial Arts Tournament was before Oob. That's why I say it's in between. That's the lost decade. Question 2. Please tell me this. Wait, please tell me the screw attack disappointed you into Goku losing to Superman. The other speculations were correct about each other. Okay, yeah, if Saiyans never did die. Okay, blah, yada, yada. All right, Defeat Superman flick. Oh, okay, I see where you're coming from. P.S. Fuck you, Ray. I don't know if you saw everybody doing that fucking. Okay, third question. Would you mind giving me a shout out when I start making my vids soon? Sure. Check out Sharky DBZ GT. All right, now to answer your first question, I don't mean to give out a spoiler, but hey, even if I do say this, it's still gonna benefit everybody because it's gonna get you more intrigued in the movie. Bills wins. Okay, Bills wins, but he doesn't win at all. He wins and he doesn't win. Do you want to know why he wins? He wins because supposedly Goku's out of power. But guess what? Bills is out of power as well. Go look it up on Dragon Ball Wiki. Whis is stronger than Bills. At the end of the movie, something happens. I'm not gonna tell you. Therefore, Whis telling Goku that there are 12 universes, in which case there are gods. There are beings in each universe that are more stronger than the both of them. Does this mean they'll continue? Yes, they have to continue because if Whis is more powerful than Bills, and Bills is just almost on par with Super Saiyan God Goku, then just imagine all the other beings out there in the universe. You know, in the other universes, they must be 10 times stronger than Super Saiyan God. So they're definitely going to continue. In my opinion, it's definitely going to be with the Z Fighters. Who knows? Maybe Bills will join the Z Fighters. You never know. Maybe Bills and Whis will join the Z Fighters into fighting all the other gods in all the other universes. You know what I mean? That will make perfect fucking sense. You know, Bills comes back. He's like, listen, Goku, I'll work with you if you help me. Blah blah blah. They get along. Therefore, creating a new series. There is a rumor that the new series might be called the Gods of Destruction Saga. So let's just see how that goes. As for the screw attack, to me, I look at it as this. They were accurate, but now it doesn't really matter. Do you want to know why? Is because now there's a new form, Super Saiyan God Goku. So basically, Screw Attack is going to have to redo everything all over again because now we have a new form. You know, we have new stipulations. So we're going to have to see something fresh. Otherwise, you know, this one's still going to stand the way it is. So to answer your last question, like I said, I'll give you a shout out. Everybody check out Sharky DBZ GT when he makes his videos. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Skeptic CK. What's up, Alex? I just barely started to watch your videos, and I love them. I always thought it was a little nerdy, like Dragon Ball Z. But you show that you can also be cool to watch it anyway. Thanks, man. Anyway, I want to ask you a few questions, and yes, I am a cop. Awesome. Did you know I used to do auxiliary? I mean, in between. I remember I was going to do auxiliary, but then I just stopped. I didn't feel like that was for me. Question 1, what is your favorite DBZ game and why? Question 2, what is your favorite DBZ villain and why? Final question, if you had one wish, what would it be and why? I know it's kind of short, but a lot of people have asked you a lot of questions already. P.S. I know you get this question a lot, but do you mind adding me on Xbox? My gamer tag is SkepticCT, Skeptics. Okay, to answer your first question, Raging Blast 2, because it had a lot of different characters, a lot of what-if characters, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I mean, it was the shit. It was like the ultimate fighting game. You get in there, you make a giant team, you fight, you bash each other's brains out. It's fucking awesome. Favorite DBZ villain? Kid Buu. But if it was somebody else besides Kid Buu, I say Broly, because Broly was one of those dudes that if you ran into the street, you know, you would just run for your life because not only was he ginormous, but he was fucking crazy. He was a crazy Saiyan. That's what made him special. Final question, if I had one wish, what would it be? Boy. If we're talking video game-wise, I would wish to have all the fucking video games in the world so I can just, like, review them all and just play them all. But as for a personal wish, probably just to end all violence on this damn planet. There's too much violence, a lot of crap going on. Girls sucking on tampons, you know, guys having sex with fish, girls getting banged by dogs. It's pretty disgusting, you know, murder, war. I would want to stop all that because I feel like taking somebody's life isn't worth it at all. But it is what it is. But we all stand where we stand in life, and we all do what we can to be better. So thank you for your question, man. And if I do have room, I'll add you, man, because my friends list is already full, so I'm gonna have to delete somebody. All right, but on to the next question, which is from J Whip. Hello. Question 1. I am British and wanted to know when there will be an English dub in England. Okay, I see where you're coming from. You need to fix your spelling there, buddy. Question 2. Do you think Chuck Norris can defeat Bills if he did fusion with you? Oh my God. Question 3. Do you know why Goten is rubbish in GT? Gohan is rubbish in GT. Yes, I do. Question 4. Who are your top 3 DBZ characters? Thanks for your time and rock on. Also, if you can use a Kamehameha on someone or something, who would it be and what would it be? All right. To answer your first question, I'm not sure on when the dubs are going to come out. It's all a mystery. We're going to have to wait and see, honestly, on when that's going to be announced. To answer your second question, if me and Chuck Norris did a Patara fusion or a fusion dance, fuck yeah, we'd beat Bills. I mean, I would have a giant metal chin with ginormous monkey hands. Let me bash his face in. Question 3, why is Gohan so rubbish in GT? Is because he went soft. Remember, he has a daughter, he works, he goes to school, he has a wife, he doesn't have time to fight. He's not Vegeta, he's not Goku. He's gonna fight, you know, when he needs to, but other than that, he's working, he's taking care of his family, so his power level went down drastically. Who are my top 3 DBZ characters of all time? Goku number 1, Vegeta number 2, and probably, let me see. Well, if we're talking all time, then it's Vegito, Gogeta, Goku, but if it's main characters, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan. I mean, I'm just going to keep it short. If I can do a Kamehameha on anybody, who would it be? Barack Obama. I'd blast him with a fucking Kamehameha to the fucking sun. Thanks for your question, man. My God, I'm fucking tired already from this. So many questions. Now to the next question, which is from Abdon Fine Arts. Hey, Alex, I just started watching your show, and it kicks ass. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z, and I'm crazy about the new movie. But how the hell are we be able to see it? The movie is only in Japan. How the hell will we get to the States? I can't wait a year to watch it. Is there any online place you recommend? What should I do? P.S. I fucking love whales. I fucking hate squids, though. So you can fuck them all you want. Oh, God. They're gonna be screening it internationally. So that means it's gonna be coming to the States as a Japan movie. So, I mean, I don't really know how the hell they're gonna work this. It's very, very interesting to see how they're gonna do it, but the English dub, man, I'll be honest with you, brother, we got maybe another 6 to 12 months to wait. I mean, you have to look at it realistically, you know? You can't just rush things. It's all up to Funimation and 20th Century Fox. I mean, if I was a co-owner of fucking Dragon Ball Z, I would be like, yo, listen, we need a dub quick, like now. We'll do this shit ASAP. We'll hype this movie like they did for the Avengers. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from DC Davis. Was cracking. Ain't nothing cracking, was popping, cuz. Is DC again? I'll start off by saying I can't fucking wait for the DBZ movie Battle of Gods and the release of the Xbox 720 and GTA 5. It looks like I've been getting a lot of DBZ questions lately, my God. And now for my questions. Who do you think, what do you think would happen if Mr. Gohan fought Super Perfect Cell? Who do you think would win? That's an obvious fucking answer. Mr. Gohan. He fucking crushed Super Perfect Cell. You kidding me right now? Question 2, Far Cry. Okay, based on Far Cry 3 Survival. What would you do if you were in a situation where you were stranded on a desert island and on the island was so small you could be surrounded by the ocean, like from SpongeBob? Oh my God. With 3 palm trees on the top of that little island hill surrounded by an ocean above Bikini Bottom. And yeah, say that you were on that island like that and you wanted to get off the island so bad, but in the water were attacked by squids. Oh my. But thankfully you had weapons, so here are my question. Which weapon out of the weapons would you have used from Far Cry 3 to kill those motherfuckers? I'd use the machete. Fuck that. Either the machete or, well, I mean, I'm in water, so an AK-47 or a machete to cut their fucking tentacles off. Good luck answering the second question. I just did. Ah, shit. Okay, like I said, I would chop them up with the machete first, and I'll just end them off with the fucking AK. I mean, if I was on a little fucking island in Bikini Bottom somewhere, I mean, why not? Shit. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Robert Rios. Hey, Alex, here are my questions. Question 1, are you a Star Wars fan? Question 2, which is better, DBZ Raging Blast 2 or 1? Love your videos. P.S. Fucks you, Squid, Whale, and Paul. Oh, my God. Yes, I am a huge Star Wars fan, and I'm looking forward to the new Star Wars movie that's coming out. Hopefully, it's going to be great, depending on who's directing it, but let's just see how that goes. Question 2, to answer your question, it's obviously Raging Blast 2 for obvious reasons. More characters, better story, so I hope that answers your question for you, man. On to the next question, which is from Vegito. Oh, look, Vegito's asking me a question. 497. Hey, Alex, huge DBZ fan and a fan of you. Thank you. On to the questions. Question 1, kind of new. Are you white? Oh, boy. I'm going to answer that real quick. Yes, I'm white. I am a white guy. I am a 6'2" wrestling, bodybuilding white guy. Yes, I am white. I'm not brown, I'm not yellow, I'm not pink, I'm not green. I am white. Question 2, would you recommend any video games to play for the Xbox? Well, for the Xbox. Question 3, are you ever going to play with subscribers? If so, here's my gamer tag, Trilogy. Thanks for answering, but if you could. P.S. I am the FBI agent. The whale and squid are dead. Paul's next. Paul, if you're watching this, run! Run! Okay, to answer your second question, what video games can I recommend as of right now? Go get Gears of War Judgment when it comes out on Tuesday. Go get WWE 13, Raging Blast 2, Halo 4, even COG, Black Ops. Hell, it's still fun. Question 3, I always do play with my subscribers, but it's hard as hell because when you have a bazillion people freaking adding you, it's kind of hard to like keep track on who to play with and what's going on. So I do play with them. So anytime you want to play, just send me an invite and I'll play, man. Just, it is what it is. Thanks for your question, though. On to the next question, which is from UnrealEntGaming. Hey, Alex, I got a couple questions for you, so please sit on your chair and get prepared. Okay, I'm sitting, I'm waiting. What do you think gaming evolved to in the next... What? What do you think gaming will evolve to in 2023? That's a good one. Question 2, if you were ever forced to play one game in a room for 200 hours straight, what game would it be? Thanks, partner. Keep making the beast videos. I watch every single one since the summer of 2012. Thank you. That one I do respect you, my friend. You even inspired me to make YouTube. So thank you for that. Tell Paul I said screw you and make better videos like Alex. Great work, Alex. Your work is appreciated. No, thank you. Everybody go check out UnrealEntGaming. GG, double G's, motherfucker. Gaming's gonna, oh my god. Gaming is gonna evolve to a point where it's going to be very dominant in the marketplace. What will it evolve to? I don't know. I mean, I'm looking 2023. I'm looking at a future. I'm looking at a time period where there's going to be no discs, no controllers, possibly. Everything is going to be digital. I think that the next generation, besides the one coming up, will be all digital. If I had to sit in a room for 200 hours and play something straight up, it would probably be, oh my god, what game would that be? I don't know. I mean, there's quite a few. I play a Call of Duty game. Those are always fun online. I mean, you ain't got nothing else to do. You just probably sit there all day and just camp. So either that or Halo or maybe even Dragon Ball Z. Fuck it. It is what it is. But thank you, man. Thank you for your warm comments. I really do appreciate that. On to the next one, which is from Sneaky Rehab. Hey, Alex, I love your videos. You're awesome, and I wanted to ask you some questions. And no, I'm not an FBI agent. You better not be, bitch. Question 1, if Super Gogeta and Super Vegito fought, who do you think would win? I'd say Super Gogeta. Question 2, do you know which episode Vegeta talks about the Super Saiyan God or Saga? If you know, P.S. Fuck you, Squid! Honestly, the first question, shit. I think Gogeta would hold off Super Vegito and possibly beat him around here and there, but I think ultimately Vegito would win in the end due to time limit. Gogeta is timed with time limit. Unless Gogeta just jumps in there quickly and just starts using the spirit, you know, the little spirit ball or whatever, then yeah, he'd probably finish him off quick, but that's a very tough question. I'd say Gogeta if he didn't have any time limit, but I'd say as of right now Vegito because of the time limit that Gogeta has. So the episode in which I was talking about was when Goku fought Raccoon. It was during the Frieza saga. That's when Vegeta mentioned the Super Saiyan God. If you want to go ahead and try to find that, Vegeta speaks about it very clearly in the show. So that was the episode. It was I think it was when he fought Raccoon or when Goku fought Raccoon, but it was one of those two. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question. Oh, good God Almighty! Look at this fucking question. Jesus Christ! Like a fucking, you just did your English homework. Oh god, I don't know how to say your name though. Hasahu Rangangang. Hi, I am a new subscriber of yours, and I found you because I got into a mode to rewatch DBZ. Gohan is my absolute favorite character. He's just badass. When I saw one of your vids on the upcoming movie, I watched the vid with, and what is that? Appreciation. Okay. Super Saiyan God just sounded like some sort of a fan-made form. Gods know. Okay, I see where you're coming from. I'm listening to your 31913 fan mail as I type this, and I believe you misquoted Vegeta about the legendary Super Saiyan. Now, I could be wrong because I am only familiar with the anime. Okay? Not the manga. Setting the argument aside, Anywho, Vegeta says according to legend, the last Super Saiyan could only maintain his status in his transformed state. His power was extraordinary. He had no equal in the universe, but he was too primitive to control it. His rage burned in so intensity. Okay, in the end, he was destroyed by his own power. The episode during the Frieza saga, probably around the time Goku fought Frieza. No, it was when he fought Raccoon, I believe, or during the initial fight. Also, Vegeta refers to it, or believing that the transformed status to be the Great Ape form, which is probably the most source of Dragon Ball GT with the Great Ozuru form, because the images shown him talking about the legend of stories. Okay, I see where he comes from. Outlining a golden yellow with the iconic Super Saiyan hairstyle. Question 1. He had no equal in the universe. If the legendary Super Saiyan that Vegeta is talking about truly did achieve Super Saiyan God, then Super Saiyan God Goku will be stronger than a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. That one I don't know about. I'm glad I found your vids and learned about the new movie. I am stoked that Akira Toriyama has decided to make a new movie, and I cannot wait for it. You should get some sort of a countdown timer and stick it on the corner of your vids. That'd be great if I can do that. Number 3, I know you've seen Screw Attack's death battle with Goku and Superman. Do you think the new Super Saiyan God would change that? Okay, I know exactly where you're coming from with that one. Okay, suddenly, bam, Super Saiyan. Okay, to answer your first question, this is the thing. If you go to Dragon Ball Z Wiki, well, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods Wiki, it clearly says that, yes, you're right. He was in his primitive state. He could not control his power, but this is the thing. Nobody knows what made him do that. The first ever legendary Super Saiyan God, right, was transformed only for a purpose to destroy evil Saiyans on planet Vegeta. The original Super Saiyan God, nobody knows his name, was to stop a bunch of evil Saiyans from destroying the planet or destroying him or whatever. His power was, like you said, it was overwhelming and it did consume him. So I'm assuming that he destroyed himself, or he basically powered down to his original form and therefore the Saiyans destroyed him. It's a dark mystery. It's a very clouded mystery. I'm pretty sure in order to become a full, true, Super Saiyan God, you must go past the Golden Ozuru in order to become, the form that there is to become. But he had no equal in the universe. Super Saiyan God Goku, I do not believe he's stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, because if there was a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, his power is infinite. That means that his power has no limit. But then again, his only limit would be his life force. His life force would go down drastically, but the power of a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is just too much. It is way too much. I think it would even overpower Super Saiyan God Goku. To answer your second question about the timer, I'm going to find a way to do it if I can, but it is what it is. Question 3, Super Saiyan God Goku versus Superman. If they did introduce Super Saiyan God Goku, then to be fair with Superman, then they're going to have to introduce Prime Superman. That's the only way I see this coming out, because if you're going to have a god, you might as well fight another god. But those are just my opinions, so let's just see how that goes. Wow, oh my God, it's nearly been almost, 50 minutes? Jesus Christ, thank you all. Thank each and every one of you guys for submitting your questions. I hope a lot of you guys have stayed tuned and watched up until here. My voice is dying. Oh my goodness. Thank you all once again for watching this week's episode of Fan Mail of the Week. As always, everybody, I am willing to answer any and all questions. My name is Alex, everyone. If you have any more questions, like I said, inbox them to me and I will answer it in next week's episode. As always, please share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest Dragon Ball Z or any other news, information, and updates that you guys want to know about. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you found this video informative and entertaining, please give this video a like, comment this video, leave a comment in the comment section below, share this channel, and I'll be seeing each and every one of you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned for more, everybody. Hoopla!